Right, yeah, we're doing another one of these. It's against the Denver Dashers. And Patrick has got a Megalopony, a Keldeo, a Suicune, Gougy, Tangrowth, Regirock, Rotom, Tornadus Therian, Reuniclus, Zoroark, Magneton. That is well, it's diversity, really. The only thing he is truly lacking is a Groundy, and I fully intend to take advantage of that. Well, try to, anyway. I'm kind of gonna go with a heavy metal style again, because Lopunny Mega is fucking quick. So's Keldeo to a reasonable degree. Rotom is actually probably one of the bigger things that, well, not bigger things, but it's certainly something I'm considering a threat, because it can kind of bugger over me Tentacruel a bit, and Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, Ice, there's pretty much, well, Magnezone can switch into it, but if it's Life Orb or Shadow Ball, still going to kick my butt. And then, well, you know, like I say, Tornadus Therian's quick, Reuniclus bulky, Zoroark's quick, Magneton's kind of both. So I'm gonna try and go with a sort of heavy metal power play style and kind of hope that I can bludgeon him before he gets anything too nichey going. Tangrowth will be a major stumbling block for me, as will Regirock, surprisingly, despite the zone and chomp. But yeah, Reuniclus as well. I don't really have anything concrete to break that fucker down. What are you doing? Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, we got Scarf Zapdos, because it should outspeed everything. My two Scarfers I'm not aiming to kill things with, just to keep shit on their feet. I have other guys to blow stuff up with. And like I say, Scarf Zapdos is still pretty powerful in its own right, so as long as he isn't running Scarf Keldeo, or if he is running Scarf Keldeo, then I've got Tentacruel for that. I can't see him running anything else Scarf. I mean, Rotom, what speed does Rotom hit? I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's more than base 100, isn't it? Isn't it? No, it's base 91. Okay, so barring Scarf Keldeo, which I have Tentacruel for, I will outspeed all other potentials. Do I outspeed Zoroark? I think I outspeed Zoroark. Do I outspeed Zoroark? I'm fairly confident I outspeed Zoroark. Oh, where's Zoroark? Oh no, 105. Right, timid Scarf Zoroark would outspeed me. That is a thing. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I have a text. I'm an important man. Yes. So, yeah, but Scarf Zoroark I don't really have anything for either. But, cross that bridge when we come to it. It is frail, and I'm kind of hoping that's going to make a bit of the difference. I don't know if he'll bring it or not. There's not really an awful lot it can accomplish against me other than just hitting my stuff. And he has plenty of other things that can do that better. Next is Scarf Dom. Again, just trying to hit and run shit. If I can pick stuff up or force him to sack things, then that's going to help me out quite a lot. Tentacruel, again, not really hit and run, but more I can at least bring it in acid spray stuff. I can at least force him out and do different things, or I can Scald, hit his Magneton, shit like that, so that's good. And then I'll go and CB Chomp, because, well, you know, 102 speed is going to outspeed most of the crap he's got. Because he has only one steel and it's Magneton, even if you violate that, Outrage is still going to fucking nuke it. I won't kill it, but it'll certainly it'll put a dent. So what I'm hoping is that CB Chomp with Toxic on there, in case Tangrowth is that much of a problem, I need an emergency Toxic from somewhere. Again, not sound. It's not sound at all. Yeah. I'm just kind of hoping I can bludgeon through most of it. I don't know how well Suicune takes a CB Outrage, but I can't imagine it'll enjoy it. It'll probably still fucking take it, though. It is a Suicune. It's kind of what they do. But there is that. Like I say, you know, Regirock as well. Tangrowth and Regirock. If he brings both, I would be surprised, but it would be a problem. I'm more expecting Regirock for the Stealth Rocks, but I don't know, because he has no other rocker. So there is that side of it as well. Ambi is going to be there because I'm running Pursuit. I don't know if I really want to run Pursuit, but I'm running Pursuit. I should probably run Low Kick, shouldn't I? I know Rotom is a thing, but am I that worried about it? I don't know. You know what? No, I'll run low kick for the sake of having a kick. Yeah, that makes sense. And technician and shit. I was going to run pursuit kind of for Rotom, but I look at it and it isn't going to do anything to any of the other guys. It might sort of, I don't know, make Reuniclus slightly more of a blobby cunt, but there you go. So yeah, this again is just going to be, this is the thing that will outspeed Keldeo. It won't outspeed Tornadus. Still don't know what I'm going to do about that one. Again, kind of just hoping I can bludgeon it. I mean, Zapdos will take pretty much all of its hits. Knockoff will be a fucking pain in the dick, but it's there. This will also outspeed Zoroark if he wants to bring that. Can kick the crap out of that quite comfortably. So this is more just, again, fuel to the let's try and chip away at him and hope it works out. Do I outspeed Keldeo? No, I'm 97% confident I outspeed Keldeo. 97. That's significant, that. Oh, where are you stupid fucking unicorn piece of shit? 108, yeah, okay, so I at least outspeed that, so that's something. I can at least, again, fake out, double hit, chipping away, apart from Tangrowth, Regenerator Recovery, and Tornadus Therian. He doesn't have a Wish Passer. Dragalge is something that's very susceptible to chip damage, as is Keldeo and Mega Lopunny. If the Mega Lopunny has Fake Out, then Ambi's going to have its own set of problems, but again, we're kind of just going to work with what we got on that one. And yeah, last is I'm pushing the wild card out. I don't know if I'm really going to have a decent opportunity for it. But I'm going to go with Subzone, kind of just hoping that it'll do something cool. Again, if his Rotom is Scarfed, then I can take advantage of that with Zone. I can switch in, get Sub up. The only thing I can really think that's going to want to take a hit off of this is Dragalge, but again, I can kind of just... if he wants to go Scald and shit, well, I just go into Tentacruel. It also depends if he's Specs or if he's bulky. Even then, he still is susceptible to chip damage, so any damage is good. But yeah, there's not going to be too many available points to use it, but it is a tool to have. Reuniblob +1 will take a hit quite comfortably. It can force out Regirock, although if he was going to run Regirock, I would have said specially defensive, especially as I get the distinct impression he's probably going to end up bringing Suicune. I know I do have a Zapdos and a Magnezone, but Suicune is kind of just that good. And I do also have a Darm and an Ape, which Suicune would certainly be significant backup to Tangrowth or Regirock for that sort of instance, but I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for Regirock more than Tangrowth. Tangrowth presents a bigger pain in my arsehole. I don't really want to see either of them, but he kind of has to bring one. I feel. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think that's kind of the team. You may be thinking, why don't you just play defensive? Well, I don't think I can. Mega Lopunny outspeeds a Jolly Bat, so I can't even play it that way. And while I do have a decently solid wall core, there are just enough things that will just break it open and skullfuck it. I'd love Basti for Suicune. As odd as that sounds, I can at least roar it out. I have options in there. T-Spikes would almost be a good idea. Almost, just because it forces more damage on shit, but I kind of want to go AV for the sake of Keldeo. You know what, actually, no, I have Acid Spray, okay, so in theory, Tentacruel can beat out Suicune, maybe. We'll see how we go on that one. If it's Rest Talk, I'll have it. I don't know what else you'd run on a Suicune, it's Resto Chesto. Even then, I should be able to beat that fucker out, but he could just go into Magneton whenever he wants, so that's its own separate problem. But yeah, I can't play defensive because I'm going to lose defensively. His thing, Tangrowth and Regirock, respectively, will laugh at Aromatisse and Basti. Aromatisse will put a dent in them, but Regirock still does come out with base 100 attack. Tangrowth is still base 100 as well, I think, so a Power Whip will fuck both of them up. And then you've got a combination of Earthquakes and Focus Blasts and horrible things. So I'm kind of going pure offensive, kind of, because I don't feel like, well, I kind of have to, in the sense that if I can throw, like, if I can make my team kind of do what I want it to do, like, you know, type backing each other up aside, I think it's sort of like, if I can get the battle to go to my tune, I might win. But as is the way with these things, I swear to God, I'm never confident, ever. Not once, at all. It just seems to be the way I do it. And then I surprise myself and I win, sometimes. Maybe. But yeah, if I can do this, I get 3 in a row. That puts me on 5 wins, 3 losses, which will be handy dandy. I'd love the shit out of it. But I'm not going to hold my breath on this one, actually. Depending on his combination of guys, he can, like, Mega Low Punny and Keldeo, respectively, are just on their own can pack a punch. Zorok is pretty good outsider for kicking the crap out of me. I know Magneton, Magnezone fight's fairly obvious. Magneton probably would win that. Depending, if it was Sturdy, I don't know, or a Violite, I don't know how well a Violite takes a hidden Power Fire from a zone. But it's weird. That's a tricky one, I'm not sure, because I know Zone's got better defenses and shit, but Ton's just got the better speed, and you can't really put a price on that. He's gonna get the first hit in no matter what you do, so... and I would have thought he would bring Ton. Just for the sake of, I do have Basti, I do have Zone. It does kind of make sense. So there is that side of it. Fortunately, it is going to be the only time I'm going to have to come up against him, so, you know. Oh, unless he makes it to the playoffs. I also believe the trade window is open. I don't really... Looking at my team, I'm pretty happy with it. It's sort of like the only things I would change would be to try and bring more power, and I don't think there's any more power to be eked out of that team. I'm sure that... I'll have a look. But I think the only thing I would change is Ambi. Like, I don't really care for Aromatisse, but it's the only Wish Passer I've got. It is a fairy, a low-tier fairy that a lot of people would want to get their hands on. I don't see the significance in changing anything at this point. I think my team's about as good as it's going to be. I guess. I don't know. Denver Dashers. OU. Yeah, I honestly can't think of anything else I'd really want to do, to be honest. I like the group of guys I've got. There's a significant weakness in there, but I mean, like I say, the ground ice weakness is certainly a problem. But I'm still okay with it, and I feel like I can compensate for that well enough with just pure power of death. I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay. Well, he did bring a Ton, so there's that. But he is very, very Volt Switch weak. Like, look at it from this point of view. His Magneton and his Dragalge have got to take an awful lot of battering. So, I think I can play that out. I think I can pull that out, yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. He also, he's brought his one ground dodge, but again, it's like CB Chomp is gonna cleave a decent hole in that team. I don't have any stealth rock. Then again, he didn't actually end up bringing Tangrowth or Regirock, which is interesting. So, yeah. I think the other side of it is Dom is going to be good against Dragalge, against Keldeo, and dogshit against Suicune, so I'm going to have to try. He is going to be my hit and run guy. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know. I think I have enough speed on Zone to outspeed Suicune. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one, because I didn't actually bother to check. I just put some speed on it that seemed right. I'm going to need to abuse a lot of Scalds as well from Tenta. Then I'm going to leave with Zapdos, because of that. I don't know why you've done that there, buddy. Then I'll just go for a Volt Switch, because I may as well. I don't know if it'll kill it, but I can at least hurt it a bit, maybe. I don't really know what he's going to do other than knock off, so... I would have thought he would try and leg it. I don't see what the significance of going for a knockoff would be. I know he wants Dose dead, but not at the cost of his one ground dodge. Not when I have a chomp right fucking there. Surely. Surely. Surely my logic is right above all others. It has to be. It's me. Come on. You know, I make sense all the time. What else to be fair, Ambi might actually do pretty well here. Fuck me, stayed in. Fuck me, fucking lived. Terrible. Bad. Bad shit right there. I don't really want to lose my CB right off the bat because it's helpful, to be brutally honest. What would you go for? I feel like it would be knockoff, right? It makes a decent portion of sense. I need Tentacruel. Ambi is probably the weakest link in there. Actually, no, it's probably Zone. Is it Zone? I feel it's Zone. So I'm gonna go into Zone. Oh no, he's got a U-turn. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, but he's dead. Oh. Hey. That's gone decently well. Hey, you know, he can bring in Keldeo or some shit. Alright, so I was right. He had no moves to go for, so he picked the move that gets him out there. Okay, right. So my logic was on point. I just didn't bother to consider U-turn, which is fine. That's the thing. Well, it was sort of on point. I was really just expecting him to leg it immediately, but yeah, U-turn works, fine. He's dead. So, Chomp. He's gonna have some fun. The only thing that outspeeds me now is Keldeo. Perfect. Amazing. Maybe Scarf Magneton, but if he's Scarfed, Zone, thinking about it, he has to run Hidden Power Fire for Zone. Or Fighting. Fighting's also a thing. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because he can set up in my shit. Ah, I'm gonna be ballsy. Dom, go. You're fucking pointless here. Oh, what? Okay, die, please. He can only go to Suicune. Realistically, this is gonna fuck up anything else. Although that light screen does present its own annoying set of problems, but if I can get him into Suicune, then maybe I can do some Tenta shenanigans. Maybe. He could stay in, I guess. I don't know what kind of Reuniclus it is. Dual screen seems a bit off the wall, but the other side of it is Tentacruel is basically going to function a lot like Ape that one other time, in that whenever he goes into Suicune, I'm going to have to bring it in because it's my only real shot of doing it. He has loads of things he can go into, you know, off the back of that play, but I have to just brain Tentacruel. I have to associate. Because if he sets up too hard, I'm fucked. I have nothing for that. Bearing in mind he can still get +2/+3. He might run extra sensory or some shit, I don't know. He hasn't actually brought an awful lot to deal with Tenta. I mean, alright, yeah, Reuniclus, you know, Magneton, whatever, fuck it. I don't know if that's going to be Regenerator or not. I get the distinct feeling it will be. Just kind of because of the way he's set up. Right, let's engage this bullshit. Yeah, figured as much. I'm going to need to get at least 2 acid... Oh, you're Resto Chesto, aren't you? Interesting. I need at least 2 acid sprays on him anyway to negate the light screen, so that's its own thing. I am going to keep piling it on, though. I may as well. Even if he goes into Ton, I may as well try and pile it on as hard as I can. I've got to wait for the screens to wear off. The other good point is that his Reuniclus is slow as fuck. Oh, wow. Sweet. Right. I want to predict the switch into Ton, because he's just seen how fucking nothing that's doing. Yeah, we'll go for that. Sweet. Okay, that's gone well. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Yeah. Right, I am max special attack. Judging by how little that did, I kind of want to say that's a Violite. But I'm going to go into Zone anyway, because Zone... it can do stuff, but what it actually contributes is probably just going to be stalling out screens, if I'm honest. Okay. Like that. Stalling out screens. Perfect. Suicune's taken bugger all, but it's still damage that... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a violate. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's still damage that Chomp doesn't have to do. That's quite impressive, actually. He took that remarkably well. He could be running hidden power ground. Yeah, well, that's a specially defensive Magneton. I would have thought it's got the speed. It has the speed advantage, and specially defensive Magneton literally accomplishes nothing against the rest of my team. So I don't see what the point was. But yeah, Zone was my one extraneous dude, so I'm perfectly happy with that. Yeah, I'll go to Chomp. I'll pile on some pressure. Why not? It's not ideal, because he can just go straight into Keldeo, but, oh well, again, we have Tenta, and this time the only thing he can go into is Dragalge, which is going to come down to, what do I sack? But I think I win in a race. I'd like to believe I do. Everyone seems to be getting cold at the moment. I think that's because England has randomly decided that it wants to do winter all over again. I can appreciate that. I fucking hate the summer. Ugh. What do you do? Just let it go. There is literally no point saving Magneton. Yeah, you can just go into Keldeo, but even if he goes Hidden Power Grass, I still feel like Tentacruel will take it decently well. The only thing that I'm missing by losing Zone is something to sort of concretely hit Suicune hard, but again, like, that's only really there if Tentacruel dies, and hopefully Dose will just do that for me, maybe. And I can still hit it on the physical side, so yeah. All I really need to do is just keep trying to chip away, and hopefully at some point we'll reach a kind of conclusion where I win, and that'll be great. The temptation actually is to try and go into Zapdos, however, Icy Wind, don't really want to deal with it, and I do think his Keldeo is going to be his Scarfer, judging from his team. Unless he's going to be a cool dude and run Scarf Dragalge, that, you know, I wouldn't expect it. Would it outspeed, though? Would it? It's so slow. Maybe. It might do. What is it? Is it base 50? Base 60? Base 30, maybe. I can't remember. Yeah, Dragalge, if you can get it in right, is something that it's probably Dom who's going to die. I have no use for Dom. Oh yeah, he's going with the Keldeo. It's fine. I kind of want to try Dom, actually, just because Tentacruel is right there, and I don't really give a shit. It gives me more offensive momentum if I'm right. I suppose it does lose me Death Fodder for Dragalge, but... I kind of want Tentacruel more, though, I have to say. It's kind of the safe, obvious, like, special... easy play is Tentacruel, but Dom, it gets me more style points, because, you know, I always like to look very cool and snazzy. Either way, is he just gonna... Dang, oh, fuck it. Oh, shit! Oh, the plays! Ha! Wow, I did not mean for that to happen. Holy moly. He can just switch out, it is a thing. I ain't got a problem with that. But, you know what, I do have a problem. Let's just go for a U-turn. Looks sexy, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, progress has been made. Are you going to be timid, Scarf? I don't think you're going to be timid, Scarf. I get that distinct feeling that you're not going to be timid, Scarf. In which case, I kind of probably still don't outspeed... No, I do. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right, I know what I'm doing. Probably. There we go, that's more like it. That's forced in the thing I want. Chompy time. Yeah, 205, it still wouldn't outspeed me. Sweet. On the off chance that he was Timid Scarf, because you never know. I don't really want to go for the Outrage Lock, but I kind of want to go for the Outrage Lock, because the only thing he's really going to go into, that I can see... is Suicune, and if I kill that, then I'm laughing. On the other hand, I really don't, because if it's a free turn and he goes into Keldeo, I'll go Earthquake. I'll play it safe and boring. It might bite me in the balls, though. I'm not entirely convinced by that. But yeah, we'll put some faith in CB Chomp, especially when it doesn't have lefties as well. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, lead scarf helps, catches you off guard. That down play was fucking amazing, though, because, oh, if he got dual screens up again, shit. That would have been poor. Oh shit! Oh, well that's dead. Okay. That's pretty good. He is gonna... I think his Suicune's probably one of his more expendable guys myself. Just because I know that Tentacruel, in theory, will beat it, and if it doesn't, then it's gonna set it up for Zapdos. So, I would say, maybe not get rid of it, but certainly it's something you should be looking at trying to throw away. Anyway, he has to go into Keldeo again. He has to. I mean, unless he wants to try it with Suicune, maybe it's got Ice Beam because it's Resto Chesto, although it's sort of like, if you're going to run Resto Chesto, I don't know, Scald Ice Beam, I feel like, you know, again, Tentacruel laughs at it. On the other hand, he didn't try anything else. Not like Suicune's got a ginormous move pool, but it does still have extra sensory and shit. He's going with the Keldeo. He's going with the Keldeo. I'm going to go into Tentacruel then, because I may as well. We can keep playing this game for a while. I know he's going to go for a move this time. And I can go for a Scald. Or I can double out. I don't know, be a prick. Oh, he's got a Hydro Pump. Yeah. Well, that's annoying. If he's clever, he'll actually stay in and try and kill me. Because I ain't killing him. Oh no, he's going back into Dragalge. Okay. Well, you had a good run, Dom. Time to die. Oh. No, I can break his sub, unless he's physically defensive, in which case, go fuck yourself. Actually, no. Well, no, just go Earthquake. Don't be a twat. Don't be a twat. Okay, that's fine. Gravy. No problemo, gringo. Let's do it again! Nah, I'm gonna keep going Earthquake because I know that Chomp's is gonna be handy. Like, if I kill off one more thing, then okay, I'll switch to Outrage, because I may as well. Like, Scarf Keldeo beats out my Chomp. Although I might live an Icy Wind. I feel like I might live an Icy Wind. I don't know. See how we go on that one. The other side of that... It's annoying. Oh my god, what? Huh? No. No, I reject that one. That was the wrong play. Your Keldeo was it, man. I don't know, again, I don't know whether Zapdos will outsped it, but nah, that was not the play to make. No, that was no bueno. That was anti-bueno. You're gonna stay in. You're going for the burn, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna get chip damage on it then, because that's all he's gonna be doing to me, just chipping away. I might not even need ambipom. I suppose it will be good as a thing that's there. Yeah, get that crit, Tenta, well done, buddy. Yeah, I got Ambi. If he tries to sub up again, then at least I can double hit and break through the sub. Well, oh, you're dead. Oh, you're fucking dead. That is some dead shit right there. Okay, it's pretty much in the bag now. Or it should be. You should have kept that Keldeo. I don't know what you sack. It's not an easy decision, but Keldeo was probably not high on your list to die. Ah, it's a good old game. Keeping the pressure. I've pretty much done exactly what I wanted to do. Win or lose from this bizarre position. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I kept the pressure on. Made him, you know, have to make tricky plays. And CB Chomp has just destroyed anuses. Which is always nice to see. You always like to see that. I'll wait for that afterwards. What are you gonna do? Holy crap! I still tanked it. Yeah. CB Chomp. I'm so fucking glad I picked up Chomp. Like, I was so pissed I didn't get Skarm, but, oh. I fucking love Chomp. He's so good. He is turning into one of those, like, I've always kind of liked Chompy, but, like, just in this setting, he is fucking amazing. I adore you. I adore you, Chompy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he ain't wrong. He did. He should not have tried that play. I mean, again, it would have been a problem for me later on down the line. I would have had to lock myself into Dragon Claw instead of Earthquake. Still, 2-hit KOs the Reuniclus, still does damage against the Suicune, and I had Tenta for that, so that's fine. Still kills the Dragalge, still craps on the Keldeo. No, I don't know if it would kill it, but it would hurt it a lot. So, it changes things, but I don't know if it changes it majorly. But yeah, that's another thing. When plays like that go your way, like when you switch a Dom into a Keldeo and you get Reuniclus out of it, it's like, where? Come again. But hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta make the ballsy plays. You know, it's kind of how it worked out. If I'd have gone to Tenta, he gets screens up again, shit changes. So, yeah, it's its own thing. It's not easy to call that shit, but there you go. It works out. I ain't gonna complain. But yeah. That went about as well as I was hoping it would. I managed to accomplish pretty much everything I set out to do. Just put the pressure on, beat stick it, and CB Chomp, 1 out. Sub-Zone didn't exactly do a lot, but that's fine. I haven't got too much of a problem with that. It killed the Magneton, which... if it was Scarfed, it would have had a bit more impact, but being especially defensive and Violate... I don't understand that at all. You'll have to explain that one to me, because it's just like... You made it so that the one attribute that Ton's got over Zone is speed, and I outsped you. I don't know if you wanted to go analytic, but Zone does that better. I would have played to its strengths much more. You could have done more with it. It would have outsped... Actually, it wouldn't have outsped anything. It might not have mattered in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, you pick something that has a clear attribute over its body. I would go for speed myself. That's me. Doesn't have to be you though. You did your own thing. It still worked out. Either way. Don't know why I'm dwelling on this point, but there you go. I am. It's there. It's a thing. Whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, that's the short and curlies of that. So 3 wins on the bounce takes me to 5. So I am in spitting distance of getting something done. I don't know what, but you know, something. So that's cool. And next time I will be playing the... Oh my god. I'm playing you, Bob! Oh. That's a heavyweight match right there. Can I beat old Bob and Fishy? I suppose you'll have to find out. Probably in a week. Not this week, next week. Because that's... I don't know how it keeps working out that way. It's like, I know I don't exactly go out of my way to challenge opponents, but still, it's sort of like... It does seem to be happening on the final day of the deadline for weekly matches. I don't know how I keep doing that. I'll try and fucking challenge Bob a bit earlier this time. We could get a bit of an early week match. Yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and woo! Keep the win streak going. See you all in a bit. Peace.